map to your site to help website visitors find your stores, services, dealers, distributors, or other location types. To demonstrate the application, we'll be using a fictional pet care company in New York City. Let's say the company has 5 locations, which each specialize in a different kind of pet or pet-related service. Let's take a look at Store Locator's features. Site visitors can search for your locations using the universal search box, where they can search by a variety of parameters, like the exact street address, city, state, zip code, postal code, territory, country, or landmark, such as museum, airport, or stadium. Store Locator supports worldwide locations and search criteria. Pretty much all locations supported by Google Maps are also supported here. Searches are conducted within a given radius. Our demo store is set to search within 5, 10, and 20 miles. We'll show you how to adjust this, as well as other settings, a little later in the screencast. Administrators can set the results to be ordered either alphabetically or by distance. Administrators can also assign locations to be featured. Featured locations are highlighted and displayed above other search results. For example, our featured location is highlighted in red, but this can be adjusted using CSS. Generally, with CSS, you have control over Store Locator styling, so you can seamlessly blend it to fit your site's distinct look and feel. To further customize each location entry, administrators can adjust the zoom level and set up custom map icons to be used instead of Google Maps' default location markers. To help website visitors filter through and narrow their search results, the administrator can add location tags which correspond to products or services at each location. Once the user finds the location of their choice, Store Locator can provide directions to the desired location based on their search criteria. Now, let's look at configuration. The general settings for the application are found under System, Configuration, Store Locations. If you would like to change the default Store Locator URL, enter it here. To change the search radius option shown on the front end, replace the default values with those that more closely match the needs of your business. For example, if you are displaying international locations, you may want to set up search radius options to include higher values. Decide whether or not you would like the map to load when the page opens. Custom map icons can be scaled to match the size of the default icon. If you would like your custom icons to retain the size of your choice, select No. Once you have entered some locations, choose which address the map loads to by default. Minimal zoom will allow you to decide how close or far you will allow the map to zoom in. 1 is fully zoomed out and will show the world map. 25 completely zooms in on your location. Here, set up how search results are displayed. You can have them shown either alphabetically or by distance from the search input, in either ascending or descending order. Next, assign the search radius option to use by default. Store Locator will calculate distance in miles or kilometers. Choose the option that works for you. You can also decide if you would like Store Locator to have a default country. This will save you time later when you are adding locations because you can leave that entry blank. Next, enter the number of results that you would like displayed. Here's how to add locations. Location data could either be imported into the system with a CSV file or added manually. The format for a CSV file can be found in the Import Location section of Store Locator's documentation. Another way to build a CSV template is to manually add a location or two, then export the file. We'll discuss how to add locations manually in just a moment. If you have already created your CSV file, import it here. Then decide if you would like the import to override your existing locations or add the new ones. To manually enter a location, navigate to CMS Store Locations. Then, Add Location. Under Title, enter the name of the store. Then add the address. You can also use the optional fields for phone number and website or email. Choose which web store or stores this location will belong to. You can also add the country for this location if it's located outside the country you selected in the default settings. Under Store Type, add search tags that would correspond to products, services, or other location designations that might help website visitors narrow their search or filter through them to find a specific product or service that they are looking for. For example, here I am adding a location that specializes in dog grooming. So I'll add a tag to help visitors find this dog grooming location quickly. For the store to be featured, we are going to change this setting to Yes. Under Notes, you may want to enter store-specific information, like store hours. Now let's look at map settings. To replace the default Google location marker, you can add a custom icon like the cat or dog that we saw on the front end. For this location, we're going to add an icon with scissors to have the grooming services of this store show more prominently. If you decide to use the default Google location markers, you can adjust the setting here to have them numbered in the search results. Re-enter the physical address so that the system can calculate the geoposition of your new location. The latitude and longitude will automatically populate once you save any changes. Finally, choose the initial zoom to specify the default zoom level visitors will see when they view this location. That about covers it for configuration. For those of you who are not familiar with us, I'd like to add a couple of words about Unirgy. Our roots go back to the very inception of the Magento platform.